Question: do you struggle with the term long-term goals and how to reach them? Hmm, let's talk about this. Back in a minute. Good morning. This is Jan from New York City, and I truly love helping people keep some more of their own hard earned money. How's everybody doing today? As always, I hope that this audio video finds you doing well, whether you're chopping up an onion to get it ready for your lunch or for your dinner for tonight. I do believe in doing things ahead of time. Make aheads are a good thing, and they are a really, really good thing for the short term future. Today, we're going to talk about hitting long-term goals. Now, I am, as you know, obviously, pretty much, no, definitely much, a daily content creator, of which I create videos to this platform and every once in a while to another platform. So therefore, just saying, I have some stuff on Spotify, just saying, older stuff, but it's there. And I really should go back to it as well. Just saying, just saying. Now, all right, having said all that, as a daily content creator, that means somebody, let's say somebody said to you, okay, Jan, or whatever your particular name is, okay, I require from you 365 shows. What? Yeah, because that's what a daily content creator puts up. 100% of the year equals 365 shows. Oh my gosh. No, no. That does sound like a lot. And actually, it is. Just saying, but it's okay. It's okay. This is my chosen craft. I don't have to do this. I choose to do this. I could stop doing this anytime I want to stop doing this, but I choose to do this because I believe that there are important messages that might be of help to a person a day, even if I have only reached one person per day or per video, then I am happy. Then it was worth some time. Just saying, just saying. But let's talk about long term efforts, okay? If someone were to say to me, Jan, you must produce 365 shows in a given time, I would freak. Honestly, I would freak. So that's a lot to ask for. But I have made a decision many years ago, even before I even ever heard of this platform. Okay. Many years ago, I knew a trick and I want to impart this to you, anyone listening. And if I help one person today, like I said, then I did my job and I reached my objective. Ever notice that if you take something like of a long-term goal that's given to you on a huge plate in big bites, that's a hard thing to swallow. Okay, because we could always go back to the infamous how do you eat an elephant, a large elephant in the room? And of course the answer is one bite at a time. Well, let's talk about bites. When you have a long-term goal that seems almost too huge to deal with, pretty much insurmountable. Huge to deal with. Want to know what I think? And it is tried and true. And it absolutely, yes, it does work. Take it in baby bites, whatever that project is. You see, it isn't about, at the moment, it is not about the quantity. It is about the consistency, the constantly doing something. It's going back even, let's take it to the dollar a day or the $5 challenge, for example, or weekly challenge. Okay. Some of us here listening take $10 every single week and put it where? Away. Commendable. Commendable. And you do that from the beginning of the year to the next year. And it doesn't have to be January 1, by the way, just saying, just saying. If your calendar year for starting, your project begins, whatever, mark it on your calendar. The trick is not the quantity, although the quantity does speed up the time and how much you're going to end up getting quickly. However, it's the constantly. It's a consistent doing of. For example, I chose to do a daily video every single day. I do a video, I present a video every single day. At the end of the year, the viewer has the option to view or listen to 365 videos per year. I have produced over 1,500 videos over time. If someone was to tell me when I started this thing back on July 22nd in 2018 that you would produce well over 1,500 videos, I'd say you're right. But it happened. It happened. Why did it happen? How did it happen? Why? Because I want to give out what I believe are important messages. That's the why. How did it happen? Because I took it in baby bites and did it every single day consistently. That's the thing. So if you believe you cannot reach a long-term goal, take it into baby bites and only concern yourself with that baby bite. Okay. For example, I'm only concerned about executing an important message for this day. Okay. I'm not concerned about my messages that I'm going to produce 7 months from now. No, I'm not. I'm not concerned about that. I am totally concerned about the important message that I'm going to execute on this platform today. Somehow, doesn't that make it a lot more manageable? For me, it does. Now, let's go back to meal planning for a second. Now, some people want to reach a long-term goal and create and manufacture their own frozen entrees instead of paying double the price for a frozen dinner. I get it. I get it about the convenience factor. There's nothing wrong in wanting to have convenience foods. Okay. There's nothing wrong in wanting to save time at the end of a busy day. I get that. Now, the way one reaches the method, let's say somebody has a kind of long term goal. We'll call it a long term meal planning goal. Let's say long term for the duration of 31 meals that month. They never have to worry because one day, somebody, or one weekend or whatever, somebody very well planned how to easily leverage certain meals with less ingredients utilizing easy tools. And they leveraged it out. And what they did was divide and put into frozen trays and label and put their meals away. Okay. Little bit of a long term. That person decided, I want 31 nights of easy dinners, of which all I have to do is heat and eat. Yes, to everything is sacrifice. Absolutely. There's always a little bit of a sacrifice. So that person sacrificed a weekend. That's okay. Because if that person is very busy and they have long-term goals to keep more of their money and put and allocate it elsewhere instead of on their frozen food expenses type thing. You see where I'm going with this? Doing things incrementally, but doing them consistently is the greatest way to reach a long-term goal. So even though we hear the word long, somehow you hear the word long and it dredges up this feeling of, oh, well, it's taking forever. And you're just going to lack patience. It's just, ultimately, it's going to become a turnoff for many, many people. Even probably the sentence, are you reaching a long-term goal? Might have turned off a few people that might have listened or clicked on the rest of this audio show. Because the terminology long, you think of waiting on long lines, you think of it, how long does it take? You know what I'm trying to say? So some things have a turn off kind of a sound to it. But the reality is every long-term goal continues on with short-term consistencies. There you go. All right, hopefully I reached someone today, but I do need for you to do something for me. Hang on. Have an amazing, fantastic day. You take good care now. Bye bye.